Can lay up short of the cross bunkers here, around about 40 metres short of the green itself at 2. Wide fairways here, part of the design by Mike Clayton, Bruce Grant and John Sloan back in 2007 when the club went through some changes. And very much for the better. Min Woo Lee rolls in that putt. He's at 1 under through 2 on day 1 here.
Interestingly, Min Woo Lee this past season, Ali, I know you've had a chance to watch Min play quite a bit the last few years. His ball striking, his iron play really was his weakness. He went from 78th to 151st in greens in regulation. It's hard to tell watching him strike it at the moment. It looks pure.
Yeah, he's very much so trending in the right direction toward the end of the season. Head-to-head with John Rahm. Not an easy thing to get across the line.
Well, talking about the read, Min Woo had a bit of a good look after Baronk's putt. And makes it. Takes advantage of that opportunity. Goes to 2 under.
Yeah, 5 under the number to chase, courtesy of one Adam Scott. You may have heard of him.
Nine, very high ball flight, just a little bit left of the pin towards the middle of the green. Smart shot.
Well, that's a great shot from where he was, and a putt coming up across that front section of the 5th green.
Min Woo Lee, long birdie attempt.
Oh, and he finds the bottom of the cup. What a putt. That's a bonus.
Well out of position on the tee shot, and he walks away with a 3. That was incredible.
Back to 9 with an iron, Min Woo Lee. Looking right. Downslope there will feed back to the bottom of the bunker. Not a bad result there. Should be able to splash that out to close range. He'll be backing himself to make 4 from that point.
It was just a horrid bounce, wasn't it?
So Min Woo, similar putt to Mark Leishman for birdie.
So you can see just the change in colour between his feet. It's a change in grain. No bother. This was just past it, so one predominant slope. In it goes. Yeah, but it means so much, doesn't it, to all of these players to win at home. Nick is something that every professional golfer wants to do, no matter how much you win abroad.
Absolutely. Put as we watch Min Woo Lee just flaring one out to the right there on 10. Yeah, 450 metres. If I made 5, I'd call that a par.
Yeah. Yeah, like Ewan said, he's got a couple of little slopes short of this green that he can use from this angle. If you're down the left, you can't really use them to your advantage. It kind of shifts everything right towards the bunker.
Plenty of cameras there, isn't there? And I know you snuck a little video of Min Woo yesterday out in the Pro-Am, Nick, and you were incredibly impressed by the speed that he has.
Yeah, the sound off the club face was something I'm certainly not familiar with. Since though he's come out okay, a little low and squirted a bit right on him, coming up short of the bunker. He's going to have a tricky little chip just across the edge of that bunker that fronts the right portion of the green. As you can see, a bit of a shake of the head. Not exactly how he wanted that to come off the club face. Well, the club certainly didn't dig in there. He missed the grass completely. Obviously the practice swing scared him off a little bit coming in too steep, and that was certainly a shallower approach, and he's going to have his work cut out for bogey now. He's a little aggressive with his first putt. This is for bogey.
It'd be good bogey in the end. Like you say, the error's compounding a little bit. He's barely put a foot wrong. That in the end, it could have been worse. It's a 5. It's his first bogey of the day.
Min Woo Lee to play 3rd here after dropping a shot on that last hole. But when you were looking at this hole yesterday, Nick, Min Woo stuck one to about 6 inches. So it'd be a hoping for a replica here now. Ewan?
He's hit some terrific iron shots as well so far. Starting at right of the flag, trying to turn back.
That's what he loves to do. He loves to create golf shots. He gets really invested in the shape and trajectory. He loves pulling out stingers as well, but he can shape it both ways. And like that, he just floats it up high.
Minwoo here, he's got 2 greens to work with. You see that light and then the dark, so it's going to be a right to left and left to right putt. Looking at it. So all in all, you'd almost go straight at it.
I'm guessing.
A little bit, but I think as the ball slows down, it will come more to his right off that dark green.
Oh, there's another one. He's made some distance in putts today. And back to 4 under par. Great bounce back after dropping a shot on the last.
Getting in a ride here at 15. The area up the right-hand side there, but that has avoided that. Now Lee.
4 iron, heading a little bit left. This will be short and left, but leaving himself a great angle across the green.
This is Minwoo Lee, 3rd shot on the par 5. Beautiful pitch shot there. Worked the angles incredibly well on the hole. Drove it up the right side. 2nd shot up the left. Pitched up to almost gimme range, really.
A little tap in for birdie for Minwoo Lee.
Well, it's 4s for everybody in that group there. Nothing to it, folks.
Yeah, wonderful touch from down there. Now Minwoo Lee, beautiful chip up the slope. Use this for his clean-up par. Almost picked that out of the hole before it went in.
Well, Kevin Na-like, wasn't it?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me to see this one close to the flag. He's got a flair for the dramatic, Minwoo Lee. He loves these moments. He loves the crowd. I'm expecting a little more of an aggressive line here. Gap wedge, flighting it down. This is actually starting well right of it. That is not good at all.
This is went to the back of the bunker there too. That's a down slope. We'll get a good view of that later to an uphill green. That's going to be very tricky.
I don't know if he can get this within 10-15 feet. It would be a miraculous shot if he did so. Everything running away from him once it hits the putting surface.
Stop it. That's special. He's such a talent, isn't he?
There's one bogey on the card today, that at the 10th.
Right into the back of the cup. They've all gone in centre cut, haven't they? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, no, he is going to throw it. 18 is tailor-made for Minwoo Lee.
Ready to launch. Bunker right in the middle of it, about 290 metres to get into.
Minwoo Lee, who did find that bunker, which is 290 metres to drive it into some 320 yards to find this trap. His contact is good. The angle isn't all that bad, and he's played a ripper.
That's a joke. That is an absolute joke from in there.
Minwoo Lee with a putt to tie Jason Scrivener on top of the leaderboard, and he should have got a pretty good read from Mark Leishman just a moment ago. Look out,
Minwoo Lee. Big putt there to make it 3 to finish with. He moves into a share of the lead with Jason Scrivener.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.